Football. That's the topic of this night's topic, sermon, preaching, whatever you want to talk about. Anyway, I am from Alabama. And if there's one thing in this state that we hold dear, it's football above anything else. People say that the main religion of Alabama is Christianity. No, it ain't. It's football, followed by NASCAR, followed by politics, and Christianity is in there somewhere else. It's not quite up there on top of the totem pole. But anyway, that's just the day that we live in now. So, anyhow, a lot of people in our state are Alabama or Auburn fans. Now, I went to another school in the state, a little bit of smaller school called Jacksonville State, and I am a Gamecock. I will always be a Gamecock because I paid them a lot of money to go to school there, and that's where my allegiance lies. Now, let's talk about football in Alabama. It doesn't matter what's going on. Our bridges could be collapsing. Birmingham's buildings could be falling over sideways in the wind. And they kind of are. The roads may be crumbling. The rivers may be running dry. But if they need to add on to the local college or high school stadium, they're going to find the money for it. Guys, I am telling you, in this state, football reigns supreme above anything else. Little Johnny, maybe he can't read, but by God, he can catch a touchdown pass on a Saturday evening, let me tell you that. And, and I'm not saying football players are stupid. I had a lot of friends that played football that were very smart. But I also know some that I went to high school with that got passed through because they were on the football team. So in this state, let me tell you this. Now, Nick Saban, who's a good man, and I have nothing against Nick Saban, I have nothing against the Alabama Crimson Tide, nothing against them at all, nothing against the Auburn Tigers. Good football teams, love watching them both. But I tell you this, Nick Saban, we can kind of compare him to Jesus in this state. Now, I'm not putting him up there with the Lord. I'm not saying that he is God or anything like that. Not replacing him. But I put it to you like this. People in this state have got so much faith in Nick Saban. It's hilarious. Because Nick Saban, kind of like Jesus. You may not have seen him, but you know he's there and you've seen the work he's done. That's the way people look at it around here. He's almost a deity in this state. And there's all this panic going on amongst the Alabama fans in the state because Nick Saban may be getting close to retirement here in a few years. And I'm like, who is going to replace Saban? We don't know. We haven't got a clue. We haven't had anybody like him since the Bear. And it is something there that people, you just see them freak out about it. But football in Alabama is such a big thing that unless you're from Alabama or Georgia, and maybe that other state that's to the north, Tennessee, and sometimes they play football, it's really something that you have to understand as far as a cultural aspect, that people will go out of their way in this state to raise money for a high school football team before they'll go build a nursing home, before they'll repair a bridge, before they'll fix the hole in the dam that's been there for 20 years. Well, it ain't collapsed yet. I think it's going to last just a little bit longer, but we need to build that stadium up a little bit more. And, and it's kind of funny because you really see the priorities in our state, which is, and I'm not delving into politics. I don't do politics. I hate politics. I'm a political atheist, which means that I don't believe in either party, and I don't believe in politicians. So I'm a political atheist. So, but you see it in the state that reigns supreme and that athletics is up there above everything else. Doesn't matter what else is going on in the school system and what else needs to be fixed. Athletics, and I'm going to touch a nerve with some people. It's just part of it, guys. But I've always noticed, even back when I was in high school, back in the 90s, that seemed to be where the priority was. But anyway, It is a religion in the South. And if you're not from here, you don't get it. Because in the Northeast, it's kind of dying off. And it's become so galvanized, especially in the Southeastern Conference. Football is so galvanized in that conference that it's a different culture here. People literally in this state will decorate their house in Alabama and Auburn decor. I have seen it. I have seen people with houndstooth scarves, houndstooth hats, Auburn jerseys year round. It is a thing here. Whatever team loses is bitter for the rest of the year. Whatever team wins rubs it in, especially if it's a close win. So anyway, that's the state of football culture in the South. It is the biggest religion in the state of Alabama above everything else, despite what demographics may say. So anyhow, I'm just rambling, and that's just what this channel is. It's just me rambling. So y'all tune in next week. I'll ramble about something else.